Equine assisted therapy. Have you ever thought about doing therapy with horses as one of the most important things used during your session? Equine assisted therapy, also known as EAT, horse therapy, or equine therapy, is a new upcoming type of therapy with horses as one of the most important things used during your session. This type of therapy requires the interaction with horses and being involved in an equine facility. Equine assisted therapy is favorable to both children and adults with mental and physical disabilities. But first, we must look at the negatives, positives, and techniques used in this type of therapy. Starting off with the negatives. The two negatives are clients can feel intimidated and allergies. It is essential to talk with a personal therapist or counselor about the potential risks it involves. The first risk is that clients can feel intimidated about the weight and size of the horse. Even though therapy horses are trained as therapy animals and there is a low risk that they would cause trouble, there is still always a small chance that they would get scared or act up. The second negative is allergies. Patients must be aware if they are allergic to horses or their environments such as hay or dust. On the other hand, some of the areas in which patients have seen improvement include emotional awareness, impulse control, problem-solving skills, independence, self-regard, and responsibility. Horses are typically non-judgmental horses, and they are highly effective in mirroring people's attitudes and behaviors, which helps the professional and patient see and understand what the patient is feeling. Working with horses as therapy animals, patients learn how to identify their feelings. Frequently, addicts' feelings become numb through drugs and alcohol, and they have to learn how to feel again. Horses also require work, but human relationships require work as well. Whether it is listening to a friend, being there for a family member, or providing service to our communities, they all require work, and horses help you build that essential work ethic. Horses also help the client to be able to trust again. Adults who were abused as children are often paired with large horses, and they allow them to interact. So this is just an overview of the benefits of equine therapy. So emotional awareness, that includes learning how to identify your feelings and being a mirror to your feelings. So social skills, interacting with people, the instructor and horses. Impulse control, confidence, trust and empathy, and problem-solving skills. Because horses are still horses, and they won't always do what you want them to, so you're going to have to know how to deal with that and how to fix it. There are many types of different techniques that therapists use who teach equine-assisted therapy to encourage these positive things to happen to their clients. Their main techniques include practicing activities, activity scheduling, play therapy, storytelling, and talk therapy. They also improve their ability to listen and follow instructions by listening to the instructor's directions of certain tasks. Communication is needed on two different levels, one being between the handler and the horse, and two being between the handler and the instructor. This skill is helpful for many types of different people, but in particular, it is helpful for people who struggle with anxiety. When they focus on the animal rather than oneself, they can decrease their anxious response and allow them to challenge their automatic thoughts. Remaining calm and taking responsibility are two things that the patient would be practicing doing this technique. Another main technique that therapists almost always use is simple tasks. Often the therapist starts out the client by doing simple tasks. These simple tasks could include leading the horse to a certain area or putting a halter on the horse. After the patient completes the task, the patient is allowed to discuss or express his or her feelings. When discussing the completed task, this allows him or her to improve their language skills. In conclusion, equine-assisted therapy has its positives and negatives that one must consider when deciding if it is the right choice for them or not. Whether the client has mental or physical disabilities, is 10 years old or 50 years old, equine-assisted therapy could be the right fit for them, as it works for all ages. As the Anxiety Treatment Center stated, horses have a unique role as they are non-judgmental and unbiased, which makes them an upcoming, popular new method to use during therapy for physically and mentally challenged individuals.